The Rotherham scandal that led to exposing other cities and local authorities in the country continues to escalate as we find out more about what actually happened all those years ago. Okay, so there have always been a number of new media outlets like this channel. They've been talking about this for the past few years. I personally have been ranting about this for the past 10, 12 years. Initially, everybody ignored us. They called us, they gave us labels and called us names. But now that it's in the mainstream, we are finding out more information. So, thanks to people like Charlie Peters, who are doing proper investigation into this matter, we've actually also discovered before this that some of the local councillors in Rotherham and of course other places too, Telford and many other places, got into trouble. They got exposed. Some of them resigned or got sacked all those years ago. Some of them came back. Some of them didn't even go away. And that also includes the police and others. One of them was Dominic Beck, who was in the local council, and he, at best, turned a blind eye, let's just say, right? He went away, then he came back recently as the local Labour parliamentary candidate to become the next MP for the Labour Party, and a lot of them are linked to the Labour Party anyway, until he was forced to actually quit with all the pressure on him. We now also discover that when it comes to Rotherham, that Councillor Emma Hodinot, who was a deputy leader of the council at the time, when he was found to be in denial about the extent of the crisis in the city, in the town. She was actually on the selection committee, on the constituency selection committee that put Dominic Beck forward for that seat recently, when they made him a parliamentary candidate. She was still involved with that. He was involved and she was involved. No punishment, absolutely nothing, only based on peer pressure. We've managed to get him out of it. But we now also have more information, thanks to Charlie Peters, that a huge number of councillors from those days are now saying that the police put pressure on them and on their investigations to not really take it forward. These are very serious allegations against the police. It's nothing new again when it comes to complacency and complicity of some senior figures in the police around the country, because we've been talking about the actual local authorities, council and councillors, but that also includes the police and the justice system and many others, and some of these so-called charities that were also at best turning a blind eye, let's just say, but some of them were proactively helping these people to actually get away with a real crime against humanity. But now we are finding out more again. There is pressure inside the House of Commons, finally, over the last couple of years, to do something about this. And investigators like Charlie Peters are definitely doing a good job to bring this forward, to find out more about what's been going on, because more people are listening, or wanting to listen. Because back in the day, a lot of people just decided to, bury their head in the sand and just try their best not to find out about any of these issues because of political correctness. You can't say, oh, well, coincidentally, a lot of these criminals happen to have Pakistani backgrounds, or this or that. You couldn't say that at the time. Now, some people are finally being brave. Well, we're going to be talking about this more on this channel. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Mahyar, Tousi, and we are the media.